Presentation today has become very critical to our professional lives. Many times we shudder at the thought of a presentation, we get confused, we have a stage fright. Because today for job interviews you require a presentation, for promotion you require a presentation, for internal information you require a presentation, for selling you require a presentation, and of course for connecting with people, and especially in the COVID era when we are connecting over Zoom or video meetings, presentations as articulation of your ideas is very important. In fact, companies are increasingly appointing chief PowerPoint officers as their votaries for good quality presentation. So what is presentation? Presentation is not necessarily a deck of PowerPoint slides or making a speech. Presentation is essentially four things. Presentation is yourself, the subject matter, the audience, and the settings or the system in which you are making the presentation. About yourself, many times the confidence or the lack of it is because of the clarity of your thought process and how prepared you are for that presentation, your knowledge about who is going to be in the audience, how familiar you are with the subject, and are you going into a new geography, in a new cultural system, and do you know what people generally ask, what are the common language? So yourself, that is the first ingredient, must be taken care to make good presentation. Second is the subject matter. If your research is thin, if you do not know what is the flow of the subject that you need to give, obviously you will falter. Obviously your thought will be going into what is the next point that I must speak. And as a result, because of this lack of subject matter knowledge will make your presentation look very drab. And subject matter always, as I told, requires research as to anecdotes about past experience, what people told. The subject matter must be gamified, subject matter must be given some humor so that it becomes digestible, palatable and acceptable. To whom? To audience. Audience is the third factor. Audience, understanding it, making them interact, establishing an eye contact, if necessary only with 10% of the people. You need not, in a room of 100, you cannot ever establish eye contact, verbal or non-verbal communication with everyone in the room. But identify 4 or 5 people who appear to be receptive and start giving your non-verbal communication, your smiles, so that they smile back, they nod their head, understanding when they are receiving, when they are looking bored. This is very important. And last but not the least is the setup. Please understand that if you have gone with one version of PowerPoint and in the projector there is a connection to a laptop which is a different version of PowerPoint, or fonts are not there, or alignment goes awry, and your microphone is not connected properly, your voice modulation is not there, and you have not done the rehearsal, have a sequence of events, then the setup will go bad and your presentation will not be there. But remember one thing, even if you have all the 4 right, you can misuse it, because if you do not have a good, authentic subject matter, then you may tend to oversell a lie, which will be taken as an insincerity or dishonesty. So honesty and the philosophical ethics of making a presentation honestly, earnestly, and with a lot of passion is very important. Thank you very much. Use these simple tips, you'll be a good presenter.